I'm 82 years old and I've spent a lifetime learning about love. Or rather, I've spent a lifetime realizing what I didn't know about it. It's funny how, at this age, you think you've got it all figured out, only to find that the most important lessons are the ones you learn too late. The kind of lessons that settle into your bones, heavy and undeniable, like a weight you can't shake off. I sit here now in this small, sunlit room filled with photographs of my family, my children, my grandchildren, and I can't help but feel a profound sense of loss, not just for those who have passed, but for the moments I let slip through my fingers. I've lost so much time I thought I had in abundance, time that I squandered on trivialities, thinking there would always be another day to express love, to show affection, to truly connect. When I was in my 20s, love felt like an endless possibility. I was young and ambitious, chasing dreams that seemed so important at the time. I remember working long hours at the office, thinking that success would fill some void inside me. I'd come home late, tired and worn out, and my wife would be waiting for me with dinner on the table. She smiled, but there was a sadness in her eyes that I chose to ignore. I told myself we had our whole lives ahead of us. There would be time for romance later. In those early years, we had our routines. We'd wake up, rush through breakfast, and head out into the world. I'd kiss her goodbye, always in a hurry, always thinking about the next task on my list. She'd wave from the door, her smile fading as I drove away. I didn't realize then how those small moments mattered, how every hurried goodbye chipped away at something fragile between us. As the years went by, I found myself caught up in a whirlwind of responsibilities. Children came along, and with them came more demands on our time. I was proud to provide for my family. It felt like a badge of honor to work hard and make a living. But somewhere along the line, I began to confuse love with duty. I thought being a good husband and father meant being successful in my career. I didn't understand that love needed nurturing. It needed presence. I remember one particular evening when my son had a baseball game. It was one of those warm summer nights. The sky was painted with hues of orange and pink. My wife had asked me to come home early to watch him play, but I stayed late at work instead, thinking it would impress my boss. When I finally arrived at the field, the game was over. My son stood there, his face lit up with excitement from the game he'd played so well. But he didn't see me in the crowd. I missed that moment, and it still stings to think about it. It wasn't just my son's game. It was countless other moments too. Anniversaries overlooked, birthdays forgotten, quiet evenings spent apart while I buried myself in work. Each time I chose productivity over presence, love quietly eroded away like sand slipping through my fingers. And yet, I kept telling myself there would be more time. Then came the turning point, the moment that shattered my illusion of invincibility. My wife fell ill suddenly. It was just a cough at first, something we brushed off as nothing serious. But soon enough, we found ourselves sitting across from doctors who spoke words we never wanted to hear. It was cancer, aggressive and merciless. I remember holding her hand in that sterile hospital room, feeling her warmth fade as treatments took their toll. The woman who had waited for me all those late nights now lay fragile and vulnerable before me. And all those moments I had taken for granted came rushing back, the dinners we never shared, the conversations we let slip away. I realized then that I had spent so much time chasing success that I forgot to cherish what truly mattered. Love isn't measured by grand gestures or material success. It's found in the quiet moments spent together, in laughter shared over breakfast or the comfort of a hand held during tough times. The day she passed away felt like the ground had fallen away beneath me. There was no warning. One moment she was there, and the next she was gone. And with her went all the unspoken words of love and gratitude that I had held back for too long. All those times I thought there would be more opportunities to tell her how much she meant to me vanished in an instant. Now sitting here alone with memories that haunt me, I understand what love truly is. It's not about being perfect or having everything figured out. It's about showing up and being present for those you care about. It's about saying, I love you without hesitation and making time for the people who matter most. I often think about my children now, how they're growing up in a world where they face their own struggles and choices. I wish I could tell them what took me so long to learn. Don't wait for tomorrow to express your love. Don't let life's busyness drown out the voices of those you cherish. Love is fragile. It requires nurturing, just like a delicate flower needs sunlight and water. And while it's easy to get caught up in our daily routines, we must remember to pause and appreciate the people around us before it's too late. I look at these photographs on my wall, smiling faces frozen in time, and I feel both gratitude and sorrow. Gratitude for the love we shared, but sorrow for the moments lost forever. There's no going back, time is relentless. So if you're listening to this now, take a moment to reflect on your own life. Think about those you love and how often you show them that love. Are you making time for them? Are you allowing yourself to be vulnerable? Because one day you may find yourself sitting alone with regrets that can never be undone. I don't have any grand advice or solutions. All I have is this truth from my heart. Love is everything. It's what makes this life worth living, yet it's also what can slip away so quietly if we're not careful. As I sit here in the twilight of my years, I realize that all I can do is accept what has happened and cherish the memories of those who have loved me well. And perhaps that acceptance is enough to bring peace to a heart that has known both joy and deep sorrow. And as for me, well, maybe there's still time left for small gestures of love, a phone call to my children or a letter to an old friend. Perhaps that's how I'll spend whatever days remain. Reaching out, connecting, loving openly without fear or hesitation. Because love should never be a burden, it should be our greatest gift. And while I can't change the past, maybe I can still find ways to share that gift before my own time runs out. Thank you for listening to my story.